Well. Good damn afternoon, Americans. I was just telling Gion off the air. That intro is hot. Welcome to Stop the Fuckery, episode 8. It's been a while. I had to go out of town last week, so we had to skip a week when we were supposed to do one. But all that is water under the damn bridge. Okay, it's gone. It's water off a duck's back, and any other water-based colloquialisms there are. It's all behind us. We're here now. Gion, good to see you, man. How you been?
Wow. Yeah, man. I've been up and down and all around, left and right, and trying to get rid of this Pride Month that exists.
Well, silver lining. We're at the halfway point. It is June 15th. So we are 15 days away from glory, 15 days away from washing the filth known as the sixth month of the year off of us. It's like, and I love this analogy whenever I get a chance to use it. I must. But for normal people going through Pride Month, and I would even say normal gay people who don't want all this fanfare and this bullshit. But for normal people going through Pride Month, it's the 200 yards of raw sewage that Andy Dufresne had to crawl through to get outside of the prison walls in Shawshank Redemption. He was low crawling through, turds and piss and pubes and jizz and all that stuff that, is untreated sewage in a prison system to get to that pouring rain to wash himself clean. So we're almost there, people. We're almost there.
Thank God.
Halfway through Pride. But let's do a Pride check. We got to make sure that we're all being allies and we're supporting them. Against what, I'm not sure, because ally implies a struggle, conflict, if you will. So I'm not sure who they're battling, but I don't know that I want to find out either. But today, it's all about crime, people. Crime. It's everywhere. You said it's the very last one, right?
Wait, in terms of what?
On the link that you sent.
Oh, the poll?
Yeah.
The poll? No, not yet. I'm actually still putting that together.
So we'll have a poll question coming up. But yeah, it's all about crime today. It's something that we've all had, run in with, whether you were on the victim side or the perpetrator. But we've all had a run-in with crime, and we know that crime is through the roof, especially if you get to these major city shitholes, these festering wounds on the body known as America, where I just saw one today. Somebody sent me one. A buddy of mine sent me a link, and it was another grab and go at a high-end store in San Francisco. Just came running out with arms full of merchandise that they forgot to purchase, and they just went running down the street. There's a Westfield Mall in downtown San Francisco. So if you're an establishment in downtown San Francisco, you're doing all right. I know San Francisco is a disgusting cesspool, but it's still high-end real estate. So if you have a store down there like the Westfield Mall, where it's a mall with a bunch of stores, you made it. Look, I made it. So that mall is leaving. They're down. 55% of their vendors have left. They had almost 10 million people in terms of foot traffic. They were down to like 5.5. And they were, I want to say they were like 400 close to 500 million in revenue. And now they're down to like 350-ish. So yes, is that still a shit ton of money? Yeah, but $150 million lost. You can't sustain that. And the foot traffic's down because the crime is up. The robberies are up. If you park your car, it's probably going to get broken into, especially if you leave a bag or something like that, something that can be, something of value in sight. It's a wrap. It's getting smashed. So people ain't having it. They work hard for their money. They sacrifice time away from their family for their money and to spend it somewhere where, replacing your belongings is going to be part of your vacation costs. People ain't having that shit.
Yeah, there's so many reasons we can go into to why crime is on the rise, but we won't need to do that. Our goal is to prevent and stop the fuckery by shining a light on it all. So that's what we're here for, guys, ladies and gentlemen, days and thems.
Ladies and germs.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, poll. Here we go. Let's get this poll started in the beginning of the show. So that way you have time to cast your vote. Here we go. Poll question. Stop le fuckery. Love it. Okay. Which crime-filled story exudes the most fuckery? This is what you have to keep in mind when casting your vote. Which story exudes the most fuckery? We have Rent a Hitman. Curiosity killed the tutor. She must die. And that's in all caps, people. This family member, not this family member, and strangle a graduate day. Oh.
Yeah. Just from the titles of those, you
can
see that we are going to be bombarded.
Guys, this is grad time. A lot of kids. I just went. That's where I was last week when I wasn't here. I was attending my niece's 8th grade promotion. Man, she did good. So many awards. She's class president. I'm not going to bore you with the details, people, but that girl's going places. So I was there attending hers. So there's the poll question in the comments, people. Let's see if I can. Okay, there's the poll question. Let me see if I can go over here to my personal communication device and see if I can pin it to the top.
Oh my God, you have one of those too? I have one of those too. And honestly, it's my favorite thing to do.
It's like I need it. If I don't have it, I'll die.
I'm dead right now. You know what I mean?
Like I stepped away from my phone and I died. So
twice.
This is like reincarnated me. Like the first me died because I stepped away from that.
I forgot to check my notifications and I literally spontaneously combusted.
I burst into flames. It was fuck.
Oh God.
I woke up and this priest was over me, giving me my last rites. I was like, oh, what's happening?
I was literally exercised.
Dude, I was I fucking stepped. I went to the other room to piss, and then I died.
Imagine. That's literally not that far off from what.
No, because I literally stepped away from my phone, and I was like, "Oh my God, my chest hurts," and I fucking died.
I fucking my heart got so inflamed. It's so inflamed right now.
I was RIP. Shit. I was RIP for 20 minutes. It's real, man. It is real. Don't make fun of it. Don't make
about as real as the fuckery, man. We gotta do an episode real. On that.
But the fuckery is real. That's what brought us here. It is very.
That's why we exist.
Okay, so here we go. I'm about to get that link pinned to the top. There it is. Okay. Now watch it get pinned, people. Watch me pin it.
That's gonna be so hot when you do that.
No, not. There we go. Pin message. All right. There's the poll. It's pinned to the top, people. It took a long time, but it's done. All right. It's done. So, shout out to everybody here. I see a lot of members up in this piece. I see a lot of non-members. I love you the same. Mike Cornejo, he says, "What's up from Maryland?" From Maryland. It says in a state of mourning, passing of Ray Lewis III, 28-year-old son of Ray Lewis. Oh, how'd he die? That's fucked up.
I didn't hear about that.
That is fucked. Hope it wasn't no crime shit.
It's probably too intense, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's dead.
Yeah, and remember he beat a murder charge.
Literally, he beat the fuck out of it.
Yeah, It was like 2000 or something like that. It was the year the Ravens went to the Super Bowl, so I think it was 2000. And he was somewhere, and there was an altercation, and somebody got stabbed or something like that. So,
yeah, I mean, surprise.
Yeah. So yeah, R.I.P. to his son. That's fucked up. 28. That's too young.
Yeah, makes me remember that I'm not that young. I'm young, but I'm not that young, man. When I check IDs and I see the year like 2000, 1998 and stuff, I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, how old am I?
Bro, that anything I feel I graduated in 1998. This year is 25 years since I graduated high school. Last Saturday was 25 years since I graduated high school, bro. It's really real.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Time
flies, kids. Don't waste it. Don't waste it, you motherfuckers.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hard eyes, motherfucker.
Rude eyes, motherfucker.
French fries, motherfucker.
That is gold. All right, let's get into this. Who's excited to learn about crime today?
Right. Okay, story number 1, people. Here we go. This is the Rent a Hitman. Don't forget which story exudes the most fuckery when you're doing the poll, which I'm sure you're all doing. But right before you engage with our poll, and like don't be immature. I don't mean like engage with our poll, but like before you take part in the poll, make sure you hit that thumbs up. So all you got to do, take your finger. It doesn't have to be on your dominant hand. Wave it over, hit that thumbs up, go back to what you're doing. Go back to participating in the poll, answering the poll question. Okay, first story. Teen. Hold on, let me share this with you guys. Because we like to share here, so like we can all like see everything and like all be in the same space. Another word that they co-opted and fucked up. Space.
Yeah. Safe space.
I can't even say space anymore. I read a story today and it was like, no, like she's been in black spaces. What does that mean? What are black spaces? Anyway, crime, people, crime. So it says, teen allegedly tried to hire someone on rentahitman.com. That can't be real. That has to be a site run by the local police department to just catch stupid ass people. Has to be. Teen allegedly tried to hire someone on rentahitman.com to kill 7-year-old, but website is a parody. No shit. Hey, check this out. GION, I know you know this, but can you believe that some Democrats want to lower the voting age to 16? And you have a 17-year-old here who wanted to have a 7-year-old taken out and went to a website that's an obvious joke. A 17-year-old girl was arrested in Iowa last week after allegedly trying to hire a hitman online and asking him to kill a 7-year-old child. Police say the girl used the website rentahitman.com without realizing the site was a parody, according to the Des Moines Register. The 17-year-old suspect, who is now in custody, had filled out a request on the website and included the name of the child, where the child lived, and where the child could be found. You piece of shit. The owner of the parody website then contacted local police, who arrested the girl after an undercover officer contacted her posing as a supposed hitman. Local CBS News affiliate KCCI reports the girl is facing a felony charge of solicitation to commit murder. Her name has not been released by police because she is a minor. Neither the child nor the child's family were aware of an impending threat, according to CBS, which reports investigators found evidence on the teenager's phone that indicates that there was a credible threat to the 7-year-old's life. Come the fuck on. People reached out to the Storm Lake Police Department for more information, but did not receive a reply. Bob Ines, the owner of rentahitman.com, told People last year that he often checks the website's requests and turns over information to local police departments throughout the country. Holy shit. The IT programmer originally used the domain name as a tongue-in-cheek way to advertise a computer security company he and his college friends were starting up. But the company never took off, and Ines forgot about the site. When he checked the site's email inbox years later, he discovered criminals in the making reaching out to either hire hitmen or to learn how to become one themselves. Ines has since used the domain name to turn over suspicious requests to local police, such as the case last week when he informed Storm Lake Police about the 17-year-old girl's request. There's a lot of beneficial information that can be shared to tell adults and children that the internet is certainly not a safe place. Ines told People last year, there are bad people out there. Holy, and this girl is one of them.
But
you want to take out a 7-year-old?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, you gotta keep in mind that that's a kid themselves, though. But even though a 17-year-old is still a kid, especially mentally, a 7-year-old, really? What did the 7-year-old do that you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go on rentahitman.com. Like you probably she was probably literally Googling like how to hire someone to kill someone else, and then got led to this site. And I mean, obviously now, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen in terms of they just said that she's in custody, but a 7-year-old, what did the 7-year-old do? Just spit balls at you? Like what happened?
How are you spending so much time around this 7-year-old? And it wasn't their sibling, so it's not like they live with them. This is some other 7-year-old. Is it a cousin or something, or a kid in the neighborhood where you put a fucking hit out on him? And what a blind side that would be for the parents to know that somebody wants to kill your kid, man. That is fucking crazy.
Literally a kid though, a 7-year-old, like
a little child. That's my son's age. I couldn't imagine what has he done. What could that child have done to make you want to kill them to the point where you're taking steps? You're literally taking steps.
Filled out an application. Filled out. Yeah, it was like I'm gonna show you where he lives. That is complete insanity, man. Wow. I mean, normally, you used to just give a kid a wedgie or something or shove them in a locker, but now it's like,
it's not. Take them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on Google and rent a hitman.
Fucking weird. Like something needs to happen to that girl because it's not like she's 13; she's 17. She's probably months away from being "quote unquote" an adult. And what if she didn't stumble across this parody website? What if she somehow connected with somebody who's really down to take out a kid? Mm-hmm. Or what if she didn't find anything at all on the internet and she went out in the real world and really found somebody who's down to take out a fucking child and something were to happen to that kid? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you thinking, you fucking idiot?
Because at the end of the day, she had intent to kill. Whether she ended up on a parody website or not, the intent was there. And, it's just that she ended up getting caught up because she's an idiot. she is exuding a large amount of fuckery.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's coming out of her pores, man. I don't know. I don't know. But we do have someone being generous, and I believe they're up north in America's Hat. Hoser, thank you. He says, 669. Unrelated topic. Luke Skywalker from 2 Live Crew now teaches football at a Christian college. Plus, it's a deep pull for the NFL. Great to have you back. Great to be back. That's a trip. You talk about irony, because I wouldn't classify 2 Live Crew as religious music, would you? I don't think you would find any of their CDs in the gospel section. Those dudes were definitely gospel, anti-religion, because they sung about get on the phone and shake that booty, shaking asses and whatnot and fucking. So that's a trip. I wonder. I'm sure the kids, if it's a high school, I'm sure they know who he is and they probably like play his songs and shit at practice. Like, there's got to be. They have to realize what's going on here and how ironic that is for him to have that position now. That's fucking weird. Not just high school, but a Christian high school. He used to make songs about busting it wide open
for Jesus.
Yeah, don't tell me this isn't a great country built on second chances. Don't you dare. So that's a hell of a second chance there. All right. So there's a Rent a Hitman that exuded copious amounts of fuckery. Can it be beaten? Can it be beaten? Let's find out.
I mean, this is story number 1. We have 4 more to go.
That's right. Don't cast your vote yet. Hold on. Something might blow that shit out of the water. Even though that's going to be tough to do because That was a 7-year-old kid, you fucking monster. Come on. Come on.
That was Dennis the Menace right there, bro.
That was evil. Yeah, that little kid's walking around with a slingshot in their back pocket. You're fucking got some dude stalking them, trying to take them out. Jeez, man, people suck.
Yeah.
People suck so bad. Like Bill Burr said, we need to get the world population down to like 30,000 people. A lot of people got to be excused. All right, a woman obsessed. That's a dangerous thing. That's 2 words you don't want to see together. Woman obsessed with true crime allegedly killed female tutor out of curiosity, says authorities. What the fuck? And there she is. Jung Ju Jung. Jung Ju Jung. I kill you. You're my tutor. My name is Jung Yu Jung. Jung Yu Jung.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm Jung Yu Jung. Fuck you. Okay. An avid true crime fan. I think we all are. I went through my first 48 phase. I went through my forensic files phase, but I never let me try this shit out. And that reminds me, like we're watching, what are we wrapping up? We're in the last season of Boardwalk Empire. And we're Boardwalk Empire. We watch Peaky Blinders, something else. But it's like that old, like back in the day, like in the 20s and shit, when those took place, like the late 19 teens into the 1920s and 1930s. As long as you weren't there on the scene when the police showed up and nobody saw you do it, you're getting away with murder. No DNA, no fingerprints, none of that shit. As long as nobody saw you do it and you weren't there when the cop showed up, you're free to go. And to juxtapose that with now, where they're going to find. I saw a episode one time. This girl was kidnapped. They found her body, and they found these weird red fibers on her body, like fibers, naked, like invisible to the naked eye. And they like took some tape and removed the fibers from her, put her under a microscope. And they found a bunch of these that were all the same color, and they were all shaped a certain way. And somehow or another, a tip or something like that, they get put on this dude's trail who has a van, and they find out that the fibers were a carpet that was installed in a van only for like 2 years. It was made by one company, and they found the one company. It's been out of business for like 25 years or some shit. And the guy's like, yeah, I still got a roll of that in the back. So they get the sample, boom, it's a wrap. But by those little fibers, they say if you go somewhere, you leave something behind. But to be to that point now, but 100 years ago, as long as you weren't on the scene, you're good. You could kill somebody and just run away. That shit blows my mind. Yeah. All right. Jung Yu Jung. Fuck you.
Fuck you,
true crime fan who authorities say was obsessed with TV shows and books about murder, allegedly confessing to killing and dismembering. Come on, that's not curiosity. You don't kill somebody and then chop their body up. I'm just curious. Dismembering a female tutor out of curiosity, South Korean police say. Yeah, I mean, I'll go ahead and say it. I don't know if you want to call me racist or what, but you got to be smart if you're tutoring Asian kids in Asia. They must have like a big ass misshapen head because their brain is so damn big if you're tutoring Asian kids in Asia. On Wednesday, police in the city of Busan. Oh, remember that movie Train to Busan?
Train to Busan, yeah.
Police. I got to see that shit. I never click on it, but I got to watch that. Also,
that.
I just watched Raid 2. That was good.
Yeah. You're late. You're late to the party, man.
Hey, but I'm at the party, man. I'm here.
Yeah.
I've arrived. Police in the city of Busan arrested Jung Yu Jung, 23. A police spokesman said the Chosun Ilbo, the oldest daily newspaper in South Korea. She was indicted on a murder charge Friday, the Korean Times reported. Jung was found to have premeditated the crime driven by a desire to kill someone after she became obsessed with murder from the TV programs and books, a police spokesman alleged, according to the Chosun Ilbo. Police have not publicly identified the victim of the brutal stabbing, a female freelance tutor Jung allegedly found online. Police said, the Korea Times reported. Jung initially allegedly posed as the mother of a ninth grader who wanted her daughter to learn English from a private tutor, investigators said, according to the Joseon Ilbo. 3 months before the slaying, Jung allegedly searched online for tips on how to hide a corpse. Her phone records show, police said, according to the Joseon Ilbo. Chosun. The borrowed books from a library, or she borrowed books from a library and watched true crime shows to allegedly learn how to kill someone. Armed with information on how to fatally stab someone, Jung found her victim on a tutoring app, police allege. 2 days before the fatal stabbing, Jung contacted the tutor and said she would send her daughter to her house for a consultation, police said. Jung allegedly showed up at the victim's house wearing a school uniform she bought online. Jung is short, and with the uniform on, the victim probably mistook her for a middle school student, the police spokesman said. The unwitting victim opened the door and let Jung inside her home, where Jung allegedly stabbed her with a knife. After the slaying, Jung allegedly dismembered the woman, police said. Using bleach and garbage bags she bought from a nearby grocery store, she allegedly placed the body parts in a suitcase and then took a taxi to the wooded area near the Nakdong River and left the bag. In order to make it look like the victim had disappeared, Jung kept the victim's mobile phone, ID card, and wallet, attempting to commit a perfect crime. Suspicious, the taxi driver called police, who allegedly found the remaining part of the victim's body at Jung's house and in the garbage bags. Damn, fucking ruthless. At first, Jung allegedly said she killed the woman after they'd gotten into an argument. But when investigators found holes in her story and her family told her to tell the truth, she allegedly confessed. Jung also said she feels sorry for what she did, and we are conducting tests to see if she is a psychopath. Well, case closed. Tell Maury, call and cancel with Maury. You don't need to test this one. That bitch is nuttier than squirrel shit. Asked about her alleged crime, Jung said, I think I was out of my mind, the Korean Times reported. That's the first same thing you said, Jung. Jung Yu Jung.
Jung Yu Jung said she out of her mind.
Dude. They said we're conducting tests to see if she's a psychopath.
I mean, look, I don't know if I needed to kill somebody for you to be like, something might be wrong with this guy. Normally, you kind of just know. But if I literally looked up, read books, watched videos, watched movies on how to fatally murder somebody and then get rid of the body parts and dismember them, I would think you'd probably go, yeah, this motherfucker's insane. You won't have to be like, well, let's hold on. Let's give him some multiple choice questions and then we'll see.
Let's hear both sides of the story.
First of all,
Jung Yu Jung. Jung Yu Jung. Dude, that is, they said we're conducting a test. Dude, can't call the test guy and tell him to take the day off. She is definitely a psychopath. She premeditated this crime, bought the school uniform, looked up all the shit. So she had all this time to back out of it and talk herself out of it and be like, I'm not going to do this. Made up the story about having a daughter who needs a tutor, went over to the girl's house and then fucking stabbed her. That shit. I mean, is this just another psychopath? Because there's always been crazy people. There's always been weirdos and murderers and people that dismember bodies and cannibals and all that shit. Is that what this is? Or is this a product of maybe the desensitization of the younger generation?
I'm glad you brought that up because that's actually something I wanted to touch on. Because one thing that some people might miss is that they do say her age. She's only 23 years old. Yeah. And looking at how fragile a lot of, normally it doesn't really matter the age you are because there's still people that are in their 40s and 50s who vote Democrat. But other than that, I mean, the younger people are more susceptible to manipulation and indoctrination. So this is somebody who they literally in the beginning say was watching, no, not even watching, obsessed with true crime and, murder basically. And it's like, I can watch that stuff, as much as I want. and I'll be fine. There's nothing that's going to be in my mind that's like, I don't know, maybe you should try it out and
Try it.
see if you like it. You know, see if you like, you know, taking somebody's eyes out with an ice pick. Maybe you'll like it. You never know. No, there's nothing in my soul that would tell me that. But for fresh, you know, young minds, if we want to call it that, they're just too susceptible to manipulation and indoctrination. That's why we see so much of it happening right now and towards the children. So this is, I would say, definitely psychopathic behavior, but I think it's a learned behavior. It's something that is, you know, like how was she when she was 15? Did she like Hello Kitty and shit, or what? You know, or was she?
Singing the
Yeah, oh, Shibakia. You know, like was she like in on that shit and Sailor Moon, or was she killing cats and dissecting frogs and shit? Like, how did this occur? Because it seems like it's something that was, you know, just learned kind of shortly over
Yeah.
time, instead of you know, her being born like a Jeffrey Dahmer where he's been weird the entire, you know, his entire life. So no, I think it was a learned you know, personality and behavior.
Yeah, she, because it didn't mention anything about her having any past incidences with, you know, killing animals or some shit like that. I don't know. It feels like, you know, from way over here in America, it feels like this could have been something that this was her first time doing this, because she obviously prepared for it in some way. She watched these things over and over and over. She did her research. She got her supplies. And I'll be honest, I've watched these shows and stuff and thought to myself, is it possible to really get away with murder? There's a movie with Kevin Costner and Dane Cook, stand-up comedian Dane Cook. I know it sounds weird, but it's called Mr. Brooks. Great fucking movie. Great movie. Dane Cook is not, you know, he's not playing there's no comedy in it at all. Just because Dane Cook's in it and make you think it is. And Dane Cook is a good actor. He's a good actor, especially being up against Kevin Costner. But Mr. Brooks, there's somebody who's a killer, and when he goes to kill, he puts on like one of those white suits and he like duct tapes around the wrists and his ankles. He takes all of these precautions and he's getting away with it. So you can't help but think, is that possible? Could you do that if you really took all of those precautions? You planned, you thought, you were methodical, you took your time. You probably could. And maybe that's what this crazy ass girl, what crazy ass Jung Yu Jung was thinking. But it sounds like it was more than she planned for. Like,
Why
it
does
probably
she,
got
why, why does her name sound like a fucking doorbell sound? Ding dong dong.
Jung Yu Jung. Oh, grandparents are here. Come on, kids. Jung Yu Jung.
Hey, ring the doorbell. We're gonna do bitch.
Ding dong ditch. Jung Yu Jung. Oh, who is it? You little bastards. Stay away from my house.
Yeah. Is this shit on my porch? Ding dong you dong.
Just a flaming bag of shit. Jung Yu Jung. Oh, I just sat down.
Oh shit. She thought that she was gonna be like this fucking star in a true crime drama, but
yeah,
no, bitch, we're just laughing at your name.
And she would just keep going. Like, this was just going to be the start. Like, she was going to become like this killer undercover, and nobody would know. But it probably was she wasn't prepared for it. It was probably bloodier than she thought, because stabbing somebody, that's extremely messy. Now you're carrying around a dead body. So what is it? 14 pounds of weight for every 100 when it comes to dead weight. Mm-hmm. So maybe it was too much the situation was too much for her to handle. You can only get so much from research. So I think that's where she got sloppy. And the cab driver said he was suspicious. So did she go to some weird spot? Was she struggling with the bag? Was there blood? Like, she messed something up, because the cab driver called her. The body was probably still warm when the cop showed up. Like, the cab driver got your ass. So I think she just bit off more than she could chew. But definitely, I think and I don't want to influence anybody's vote, but in terms of fuckery, this might be ahead of the last story, because somebody actually died.
Yeah. But there's some differences here and there. I feel like the last story involves kids, nonetheless.
I was
And
gonna say
then,
you get points for that too, because that's pretty fucked
yeah,
up. That's a 7-year-old child, you monster.
this one you could say is a young adult. She's 23 years old. But Zhang Yu Zhang is a fucking
Jung
dumbass.
you, Jung.
She is a dumbass. Like I honestly don't think I've seen anyone go like watch murder and all that on TV and crime and then be like, that looks fun. Let's try that. You want to
I
do
want to
that?
do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that, but only if I can bring my phone with me.
Yeah. Because remember, like if I go without it, I swear to God, I'm gonna die. I don't want to
I'll
be the
die
one
too.
that dies. I want to kill people. I don't want things
Yeah,
to
I'll
kill
die
me. So
too.
like,
If I don't have my phone, I'll die with them. Like,
you know what I
oh
mean?
yeah. You know
So
what I mean? Like, Jung you, Jung. Fucking idiot.
fucking done you done. Dad's home.
Better not be no damn Jehovah's Witness. Jung you, Jung.
Oh
Okay.
shit, that is hilarious.
But she's a
Gold.
murderer. Fuck her.
Yeah, she's a
Damn
murderer.
murderer.
That's not even like crime. I honestly don't even think that she had any
Fucking
type
asshole.
of like I guess hope to even get to make it out of that and have a normal life. I think she was just corrupted. Period.
Yeah, well, welcome to the South Korean women's prison. I'd be interested to see a documentary on that. I've seen prisons, South America, Africa and stuff, but you don't think South Korea. What's a South Korean women's prison like? I feel like it's very orderly. It's probably very clean.
Yeah, they probably just like water plants and grow fucking crops. Like,
Yeah, do Tai Chi and shit out in the yard. But they probably got some crazy shit too. Some chicks down there getting that South Korean glaze on the lower half of their face. You know what I mean?
probably. Yeah.
And little Jung. She looked
Some,
young. They're about to
yeah,
turn her
young.
out.
Jung, you
Idiot.
jung on your chin right now.
They're gonna go Wang Chung on Jung Yu Jung. Dumbass. You deserve every bit of it. All right, let's see if this dummy can top the last dummy. After meeting a man on Match.com, which is the one where they used the Natalie Cole song? This will be an everlasting love. Was eHarmony? Yeah, one of them. Anyway, after meeting man on Match.com, that's a big time website. Everybody's heard of Match.com.
Yeah.
A woman allegedly tried to hire hitman to kill his wife. Come on, fucking Glenn Close. What's happening to boiling a rabbit? Fuck. But if this is in California, you get more trouble for trying to boil that rabbit than kill a woman. So there she is, nice lady. That you wouldn't see. That's a PTA face. That's standing next to you in the aisle of the grocery store, giving you a tip. Ooh, I tried that once. Use coconut milk instead. That kind of shit. That lady looks nice.
She looks like
she'd come up to a new mother who's having trouble with her baby in the park, and like, oh, I tried this and take your pinky and let it, But
it's like, did you try the new kale salad at Whole Foods?
Oh my god, it's so good. Wait a minute, let me get my phone. Oh, it's already in my hand. It's already in my bag of hand.
I thought I left it. I was gonna die.
Like at one time, I left it in my purse and I fucking died.
So hard.
And they were like doing defibrillators, like clear. None of it worked. My husband went and got my phone and put it in my hand, and like,
and I miraculously I came back to life. So
I was fucking dead. I was like, St. Peter, you're not gonna believe that. And then I'm back. So this does not look like a stop the fuckery face, does it? But it is. Okay. Authorities arrested a Tennessee woman. It sounds like a country song, man. Remember my guitar. I'm going to write a song about a Tennessee woman. Authorities arrested a Tennessee woman accused of trying to hire a hitman to murder the wife of a man she met on an online dating website. Did you even meet him in real life yet, you psycho? God. According to a criminal complaint reviewed by People, as in the magazine, Melody used the dark web to visit the online killer's market, a website that touts hitman for hire services. Using the username Katri, she allegedly placed a nearly $10,000 order to have the spouse of a man she had previously met on Match.com murdered. He probably said, I'm going to leave my wife. A year later, I thought we were going to leave. She won't let me go. She's a psycho. And then she's like, okay, I'll fix your problem for you. It needs to seem random or accidental or plant drugs. Do not want a long investigation. She recently moved in with her new husband. The murderer for hire request reads in part per the complaint. So she was already separated from the dude. He hurt his feelings. She wanted to get her back for him. According to the complaint, authorities were alerted to the murder request and informed the intended target of Sasser's alleged plan to have her killed. During a police interview, the alleged target's husband said he met Sasser on Match.com. According to the complaint, the alleged target herself said that after her husband told Sasser they were engaged, Sasser responded, I hope you both fall off a cliff and die. Oh, so he was meeting her and then he got with this chick or got back with her, whatever. The alleged target also claimed that Sasser, a Knoxville, Tennessee resident, showed up at their house unannounced after learning of the couple's engagement. Oh boy. The alleged target also told authorities that there was damage to her vehicle and that she had received threatening, untraceable phone calls at around that same time, according to the complaint. Authorities allege Sasser was monitoring the whereabouts of the victim and her husband through a fitness app on their Garmin watches. What? According to the court documents, after Sasser allegedly placed her initial order on January 11, 2023, she sent a follow-up message to the site administrator in March complaining about how long it was taking to have the woman killed. I have waited for 2 months and 11 days and the job is not completed. Does it need to be assigned to someone else? Will it be done? What is the delay? Let's go. Let's get this bitch killed. Sasser faces a charge of murder for hire. It's unclear if she entered a plea, and her defense attorney did not immediately respond to people's requests. Sasser is scheduled to appear in court on Thursday. Holy shit.
See, there's a reason why this one is called She Must Die.
She's nuts.
Because the determination that this woman has to make sure that this woman does no longer breathes air is incredible to me.
She is knucking futz, man.
Yeah.
She was
hey, look at her. Look at that face.
Excuse me, 2 months, 11 days. What's up?
That is a I meal prep everyday face right there for me and my family.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
She has something. She has a sign in her house that says "Live, Laugh, Love" over the dining room table. she has that farmhouse, that ranch house kind of shit, and she gets excited to decorate for each holiday, which is fine. But you can't be a murderous piece of shit.
Yeah,
she was trying to be. 2 months. You had 2 months to sit on that request and be like, "Oh no, that was wrong. Let me call them back and cancel." What's their cancellation policy at darkwebmurder.com? But no, instead, 2 months later, she's like, "Hello," tapping on watch emoji.
Mm-hmm. Need this bitch dead. You know what I mean?
Like yesterday. Hey, you come to my house unannounced. You're no longer a woman. All your woman credit and all your woman don't do that because she's a woman, and all the leeway you get, the long fuse that you get when dealing with the woman, all that's out the door. You came to my house. That's a sign of aggression. Now you're a threat.
Yeah, but what is a woman, you know?
This is all after we sit down and figure out what a woman is.
Yeah, just be like, I don't know what that is. Therefore, yeah, no, there's a couple of steps that we're missing here too. The fact that she literally went on the dark web for this.
Yeah,
it's not like she Googled it. Okay, she didn't Google rent a hitman. She went on the dark web. This bitch knows shit. Like
you tracing their app, their fitness app or whatever.
In psychopath. That's what she is. She's a
rabbit boiler for sure. She is a rabbit boiler. But that's it. If you come back to my house, if I see you on my property again, you come to my house, I'm gonna shoot you, lady. Whatever you are, you look like a lady. I'm gonna blast you if you come to my house ever again. You're a fucking psycho. What's wrong with you? So it sounds like he met her on Match.com. Whatever, it didn't work out. So he moved on, found the target. They got engaged, and then that's when she lost her shit. But how do you know? Like, that's the gamble you take when you roll the dice of fucking dating online. And not that, guys have met psychos face to face the old school way for, forever, but it's just a roll of the dice, man. You don't know what kind of crazy this girl has. Obviously, she has the worst kind, the, hire someone to fucking kill you kind. She is crazy. How do you, in most scenarios, most situations don't end like this, or maybe they're not, you don't end up with a psycho, but it only takes once.
Yeah. This, my whole, I feel like, conclusion of this story is, I can't compare it to like the other two. It kind of stands on its own with the level of
Yeah.
psychopathy that is going
Hello.
on here.
2 months. Hello.
But like this is, once again, like if we try to put this in crime, you could look and be like, yeah, she committed crimes. This thing that she did, that was crime. But once again, it's the intent. The intent is to murder. Like this is beyond just, like crime. It's
and wait 2 months and 11 days, almost 2.5 months, and recontact these people and say, hey, what's taking so long? Not, oh shit, I thought about it. Can I withdraw my request? No, like, what the fuck? Hello, I'm out here. Like, I've been waiting. $10,000, kill him. And she's just killing that woman to hurt him.
Yeah.
That's why she's doing that. She's killing that woman to hurt him. That's the difference between men and women, and not condoning any of this, and it's all fucked up. But a man would kill her.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't kill her brother or something like that. Maybe some dude, but most dudes, you're going to kill the source of your hurt.
He'd kill the brother if he's there. You know what I mean?
If you're at the house, we'll fucking. It's a package deal. Everybody here gets it. 1 murder, 2 murder, whatever. But chances are, a dude's not going to do that, and not that we're not smart enough or anything like that. That's just not our style. We find the source of our hurt and we extinguish it, whatever that may be. But her, the craftiness, the cattiness, the fucking, the serpent like slither around your neck and whisper things in your ear with her forked tongue mentality, where she's like, no, I'm not going to have him killed because that's going to hurt me. I'm going to kill that bitch because that's going to fucking kill him inside. Oh, you evil fucking monster.
Yeah, speaking of cattiness, her name on the dark website was a cat tree. So I mean, there's
cat tree. Hello.
Yeah,
probably has a bunch of cats.
Yeah. Meow, 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 and it's like what Richard Pryor said, like in his stand up. He said a dude was like, "Well, why'd you kill everybody in the house?" He said, "Well, they were home.
They were home." That's man. Well, that's one of the. I always forget this movie. That's one of the ones he did with Gene Wilder, where they filmed part of it in the prison. It was Arizona State Prison. And while they were filming there, he was talking with some of the inmates and shit like that. He might have done like a show for him or something. And he's like, "Thank God for prisons." That's what he said. He's like, "Some of these people need to be in prison." He said one dude had like triple life or some shit. Some dude named J-Bo had triple life. And he said one dude killed everybody in the house. And he's like, "Damn, why'd you kill everybody in the fucking house?" He said, "They was home."
Yeah.
I mean, you got to respect on some weird level, some morbid level. You have to respect that. You have to respect his dedication and the simplicity of it. Well, they were home,
and that's that's exactly why dude was in prison.
All right.
So this, don't get fooled by this face. This. Oh my God! Did you watch fucking Grey's Anatomy last night? Don't get fooled by that.
But that face is built to fool you. You're not going to look at that face and think psycho. Yeah. You're not. Damn it, woman.
Well, I don't know. Well, you're right. But the more movies you watch and stuff like that, you might start to be like, I don't know, this person smiles too much. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's some things you might be able to catch up on that, like they're hiding something behind that mask that they're wearing.
That's very true. That's very true. But when you are in a live fire exercise, when you're out in the world and you see a face like that, she's pretty. So if they're pretty, your dick's going to be like, "Hey, shut the fuck up." right?
They're gonna get you killed.
Because that's what's gonna take over. Now it's the caveman DNA. She pretty, she woman, me man. Blood go downstairs. Let's get this. That's what's gonna happen. That's what sucks you in. And by the time you realize that she's willing to go on the dark web, it's too late.
I don't even know how to get on that bitch. I don't think you can Google that.
Know.
And end up, you know what I'm saying? So the dedication that she had is just uncanny to a lot of stuff I've heard and seen.
She probably pulled up to like behind a Walmart or something. A bunch of homeless people. Excuse me, beep beep. You guys know how to get on the dark web? Yeah, I know how to get on the dark web.
I don't even know how to get on a bus. Fucking
give me $10 and a sandwich, lady. I'll tell you how to get on the dark web. It worked. Whoever she has, crazy ass. And she was tracking their fitness app. That's crazy too.
She was like, both of these motherfuckers are losing weight? Oh, hell no.
But how do you track somebody's fitness app? I wouldn't know how to do that either.
I don't either.
That's right up there with getting on the dark web. I don't know how to do that shit.
She probably seen. That's why she smiles so much, to keep from what, to hide what she's seen on that bitch. She knows.
Hey, it worked. Whenever she's doing the smile and everything, it works. Because she almost fucked homeboy up. Almost took his woman and just destroyed his whole life.
None the miser says the dark web sounds racist to me.
Right? That's why I stay off of it. That's why I don't know nothing about it, because I'm too offended.
Yeah. So the dark web, you said.
So dark.
It's shuffle and dark and look shot and nigga. It's very niggle reminiscent, isn't it?
The web's so niggle.
That is number 3.
It's so niggle. All right, number 4. Let's share this screen too, shall we? And I think aside from the South Korea story, these are all homegrown. These are all grown right here in the USA.
Goddamn right.
In America, one thing we still make in America is crazy bitches. We haven't shipped those jobs overseas to China.
So far, that's been the truth. Everyone has been a woman. There's been no men involved in this.
Then you're not going to like this one, ladies. You're not going to like this one. Maryland woman dismembers mother after fraud accusation.
That's
Mothers, you can't be accusing your daughters of fraud. Don't you know they'll kill you? Shit.
And then dismember you brutally?
Damn. A Maryland woman has been charged in the gruesome murder of her own mother, and the accused killer's daughter aided in the crime. Damn, it was a family affair. Maybe her mom was a piece of shit. Maybe her mom was like, what was it? Mommy Dearest. No more wire hangers. So it says, according to the Georges County Police Department, Candace Craig, 44, is facing first and second murder charges over the slaying of Margaret Craig, 71, and the killing was fueled by a credit card fraud by credit card fraud allegations, Law and Crime reports. The elder Craig allegedly discovered that her daughter was stealing from her and threatened to report her for fraudulent use of a credit card, detectives wrote in a statement. Candace's daughter, Salia Hardy, 19, allegedly told police that the fraud allegations prompted the attack. Hardy said she discovered her grandmother's remains in a blue bin in her bedroom. Come on. These ugly bitches here. Golly.
You goddamn.
Golly.
Shit.
Look at these two busted and disgusted bitches right here.
They did it. They definitely did it. Yeah.
She looks like she's one or two people back on that evolution thing where it starts as a monkey and it goes all the way to human. She's like one or two steps behind human.
She needs no makeup
for
Planet of the Apes.
Shit. Throw your fucking lives away. So she got mad that her mom was going to turn her bitch ass in for stealing.
So which we know she did, because look at her, number one.
For sure. Her mom was probably sick.
Yeah, like that's obvious.
And you talked your stupid ass 19-year-old daughter into helping you. and her dumbass listened. According to the charging documents, Candace convinced her daughter. How do you convince somebody to do this? To help her dismember the grandmother with a chainsaw. People, that's very messy. That's like splattered all over your face in a horror movie shit. If you ever seen or use a chainsaw on wood, all the sawdust that goes flying out from the chainsaw going through the wood, that's meat and blood and bone and what the fuck? A barbecue grill was involved in an attempt to dispose of the body and evidence, authorities in Prince George's County said. Mother and daughter allegedly tried to burn her remains on a grill and a fire. There probably aren't 4 brain cells between these two dumb bitches. A grill, you tried to dispose of her in a Weber? The heinous slaying was ultimately discovered when a male relative called 911 last Friday and said he had not communicated with Margaret Craig for several days and was worried for her welfare. Officers showed up at Margaret's house and Candace allowed them to conduct a search of the residence. When the officers entered the basement, they immediately smelled the odor of decomposition. So these two retards didn't even clean up. Upon entering the basement, officers immediately recognized the smell of putrefaction and observed blood and tissue on the floor near 3 white plastic bags. Officers observed an open trash bag that appeared to be observed in an open trash bag what appeared to be brain matter. Margaret's body was found cut into pieces in trash bags in the basement. These two stupid bitches didn't even move it. In the charging document, it is alleged that Hardy waived her Miranda rights to incriminate her mother. Turn right on you. They didn't have the same last name, so who knows? Probably raised her all fucked up on her own in the ghetto. She was mad. To say it's disturbing is an understatement. Prince George's County State's Attorney Aisha Braveboy, ooh, that's an unfortunate last name for her, said at a press conference this week. It's horrifying. Holy shit. So wait a minute. These two morons killed grandma. We don't know how they killed her. And then took a chainsaw and dismembered her. The cops show up. These two idiots let them in, knowing what they're about to find. And they said upon entering the basement, meaning as soon as they opened that door, they smelled decaying flesh, which is unmistakable, by the way. I don't know if anybody here has had the pleasure, but you're not going to think, no, it's something else. It's not dead flesh. No, you know what that shit smells like. And these two dumb assholes had body parts. Why? And it said it'd been days. That's why the guy called the police. He hadn't seen her in several days. So it's been days since you've done this and you didn't clean anything up. You still have bags of grandma down in the basement. You fucking idiots.
Now let's rewind a little bit, because obviously the act in itself, we know, is fucking ridiculous. Like, we're just like, really? But let's go back and look at how this started. The grandmother, who's no longer with us, recognized that her daughter, which is the one on the left, that looks like she's like, yeah, I did it, but you know, I also
she looks like she's annoyed at the fact that she's being arrested,
detained. Yeah, exactly. And then her daughter on the right looks like she needs no makeup or prosthetics for Planet of the Apes. She fits in perfectly.
Unfortunate looking bitch.
Oh yeah, that's too bad. And speaking of the daughter, though, real quick, is I don't think that she agreed with anything, but looking at how like much of a lunatic her mom was, she was probably terrified because she had just killed her grandmother. So I could see her turning on her mom because of what happened. But the grandmother saw that her daughter was stealing money or using her credit card, and this is the whole reason why this all happened, was because of that. That to me is insane as it is, that you would go to the lengths of, I'm going to kill my mother, who's been my mother for 71 years, and also dismember her, and so on and so forth. What goes into the mind of some of these? Like, this shouldn't even be called crime, episode 8. This should just be called lunatics, psychopaths, murders, all the above, because now a lot of these people are psychotic. This isn't, this isn't like regular
Yeah.
crime stuff. This is, what does it take for you to end up
Dude, to cut
taking
up a
actions
human
like
body. That's another level. That's another level to kill somebody and then dismember their body. And then with a chainsaw, this shit flying everywhere. That's a horrible mess. So they're both standing there dripping in grandma, and they don't even clean this shit up. You couple of idiots. But that bitch on the left, she just looks like I can't believe you guys are arresting me. Like she was gonna tell on me, like, fuck that bitch. She looks incensed. She looks incensed. And her daughter is just like, Durr. She's probably scared. She might be a little, as my son would say, special effects. She might have special effects too. Something might be wrong with her. But
I wouldn't be
yeah,
surprised.
that's some crazy shit, man. To kill somebody is one thing, but then to dismember their body, to cut their body up into pieces is fucking demented.
Yeah, next level. And it's a loved one, it's a relative, it's a family.
That's her mom.
Yeah,
but maybe, like I said, playing devil's advocate for a second, maybe her mom was a complete psycho who was abusive, which is probably why she saw her as inhuman. That's why she saw her as somebody that she could just kill and chop up into pieces. Maybe her mom was a psycho ghetto bitch who raised her in the hood and subjected her to all kinds of violence and molestation by all these different men she had in and out of the house. Who knows? Maybe she had a horrible upbringing. And if that's the case, I'm gonna say something controversial, GION, if you don't mind. That might lend a certain level of forgiveness to her. Because let's say her mom was just a complete monster bitch. You know what I mean? Because if her mom raised her in that environment and she was subjected to those things, that is fucked up. Now, should she have been killed and dismembered? We don't know. If her mom ever put her in a horrible situation that we won't even get into, that young ladies are often put in, in these situations where there's men in and out of the house. If that took place, then yeah, mom, you had that coming. Not the dismemberment. That shit's crazy. But if you subjected your daughter, if you knowingly put her in situations where she was violated, my sympathy meter goes for mom.
Yeah, I think my take will be that I'm not going to give her the benefit of the doubt. And the only reason why is because if I'm going off of the information that I have in this story, is the one that's at fault is this woman that's on the left.
Yeah.
And we don't know their upbringing, but I will say, like I said, from the information that's given, the grandmother had money, meaning I'm sure she had a job, blah, blah, blah. She was pretty much financially stable. This woman was not, which is why she was frauding her mother. The grandmother said, yeah, we're not doing that. And then, her reaction was, okay, I'll just kill you and dismember your body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a psycho. Okay.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, going off of what you said, that sounds like a movie. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen that in movies where you have the mom, which is like, the precious, abusive.
Yeah, just a complete heartless bitch. Yeah.
But like I said, off the information that's given, it doesn't seem that way at all.
No, if grandma was a normal lady, then yeah, these two are fucking dumb monsters.
Yeah.
But it sounds like Dum Dum on the right helped her dismember her. So she's pretty fucking crazy too.
Well, shit. I mean, at 19 years old, and then your grandmother and I'm guessing the father, there's no type of man around.
Nah.
That your mom is a psychopath. She's like a serial killer at this point. You're probably terrified. So
I'm sure
problem giving her up.
I'm sure a bit of everything said is true. I'm sure that girl was scared. She could have special effects. This bitch, no matter what, No matter whatever version of the story we tell, this bitch is crazy. Fuck.
Yeah. The daughter might have special effects, but not in Planet of the Apes.
That woman
is all natural.
No, skip makeup. Skip the makeup trailer. You go right to the set. We're gonna start. You need nothing. No, walk right past it. You're good.
They're like, you're not gonna do my cheeks, my eyes.
You're good.
No,
you're good.
No, you're perfect.
Get out of here. You're good.
We have the perfect role for you. Yes, we do.
Yeah. Speaking of perfect, here we go. Thank you, Mr. Comic 2009. He says, I like women. Me too.
I like women.
Women.
I don't like men's no more.
I don't like men's no more. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you love them.
Yeah, you do.
You don't like men, you love them.
I don't like them. I fucking love them.
Yes, he does.
Gross.
By the way, that last one was this family member. So that is our fourth story. You guys are gonna have a tough poll today.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be an easy go.
You might want to put the poll back in there too for some people in case they missed it in the chat. Because honestly, right now I don't even know what to pick. We're about to hit our last story, but I'm at a toss up right now. Shit.
Yeah, here we go. I just put the poll back in there. Oh no, I didn't. Wait a minute. Let's try that again.
Oh, you have one more super chat before we
super duper. Well, fuck, man.
Fuck me. Shoot.
All right, there's the poll in there again.
Around here gonna be me.
Gonna be anybody gonna have sex with their sister? It's gonna be me. That's right. Stake your claim, bro. Stake your claim. Here we go. Thank you, Fred Aripko, for the $5. Fred says, did she use the charge card for something important like a weave of fake nails? You know, she did. You know, she was making a bunch of ignorant ass purchases. She wasn't buying no courses. She wasn't buying books for a college course. She wasn't trying to get a real estate license. She was buying some stupid shit. Probably buying some Takis and 40s. Fucking idiot. Crazy, man. You dismembered your mom.
You only get one.
You dismembered your own mom. You real knob cheese.
Dismember your mom, did you?
Oh, isn't it? You dismember your mom, isn't it?
Did you dismember a nigga?
Hey, was your mom a nigga? You dismembered your mom. John, Paul, Ringo, and George. Let's see. No, John, Paul.
How did we get 7 votes on Strangle a Graduate Day? We haven't even did that story yet.
God, you fucking cheaters. You guys voted for Biden. Fucking voted early. Damn it.
Oh, shit.
Wait.
You guys put in mail-in ballots on this voting poll right now, dude. Honestly, dude, I voted yesterday, dude.
Dude, I knew what you were going to ask, dude, and I just fucking knocked it out early, dude.
Like fucking two years ago I voted, dude.
Early, dude. I just did it early, dude. All right, here we go. Did I share the screen with you? Yes, I did. Right? Bam, here we go. Ohio teen allegedly strangled to death by ex-boyfriend on post-high school graduation trip. Oh, man. Terrible. So, an Ohio teenager who had just graduated high school was strangled to death allegedly by her ex-boyfriend during her senior trip in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Natalie Martin, 18, was found unresponsive in her hotel room by Horry County Police last week. Her ex, 18-year-old Blake Linkus, was arrested and charged with murder for manually strangling Martin, causing her death, according to an arrest warrant obtained by WMBF. Linkus was also attending the post-graduation trip in Myrtle Beach when the incident occurred. They had both recently graduated from Philo High School in Duncan Falls, Ohio. According to Martin's friends, the victim and Linkus had been a couple for several years until splitting at the beginning of the year. The local news outlet reported the couple had reportedly stayed friends despite the breakup. The friend launched a GoFundMe on behalf of Martin's family to help relieve some of the funeral expenses. More than $30,000 has been raised as of Thursday afternoon. An obituary said the slain teenager enjoyed hunting and fishing, worked as a child care provider, and had a lifelong love for softball and soccer. She had a free, pure, and wild spirit with a contagious laugh, a personality out of this world, and could bring anyone out of their darkest of days, the obituary continued. Martin is survived by her parents, Megan Dingy, and Jesse Martin, and her brothers, Cash Garber and Wyatt Martin. So it sounds like they're a mixed family. And this is the fucking little trailer trash piece of shit who killed her. He looks like a fucking psycho.
Yeah, he did that shit. I don't need no other information.
Fuck that. You look like a fucking psycho piece of shit. Troy Dawson, the principal of Philo High School, told Fox News Digital that the whole community is deeply shaken by the alleged killing. We're hurting. It's a tragedy. We are just shocked with disbelief, he said. She was well liked by her classmates and teachers and was very sweet and very funny. Damn, man, that is just horrible. This fucking punk, 18 years old, and her life's over. So is his. Dawson told the Sun News that Martin comes from a small, tight-knit community, which made the news of her death hit particularly hard. It's hard for us to wrap our head around. It's hard for us to wrap our head around, he added. Man, that is really sad.
It's not hard for him to wrap anything around her head, obviously. At 18 years old,
psycho.
This kid decided that he was like, what if I just ruin my life right now? You want to do that? That's the conversation he had with himself.
That's just crazy, man. It's every parent's nightmare, more so a father's nightmare. That some fucking, your daughter's going to hook up with some stupid ass boy who, she breaks up with him and he can't handle it and does some stupid shit. And no matter what you do to him after, even if you got your hands on him after you shot him or whatever, it's not gonna help the hurt any. Yeah, it's not gonna bring it back. As fucked up as that sounds. Now, should that stop a father from doing that? No, handle your business. But still, that's just, man, she wasn't shit. They weren't shit. 18, you're nothing. Your bones haven't even hardened yet.
Yeah, your frontal lobes haven't even completed.
Dude, you're just getting started, man.
I mean, look, there's the positive in this situation. I mean, he took this girl's life, and that sucks, obviously. But he has to live with what he's done for as long as he is alive, and he has to spend, hopefully, the rest of his life in prison. Meaning you're not going to have a life, and you have to live with what you did, for until you die. That is a great thing. And what this should do is this should be a lesson for other people, especially young people, because this did happen to teenagers or amongst teenagers, regardless if they're 18 or not. You're still a teenager, you're still a kid, still a teenager technically.
Yeah.
Is that this is not a route that you want to take. And over stupid shit normally is how a lot of these things occur. Over something dumb. Jesse was dating Robbie and I didn't like that, so I shot him, like some stupid crazy shit that leads to death and destruction of people's lives, for the parents, for the family members, for the person who loses their life, for the other people that the suspect or the perpetrator and their families, because they probably had no idea that their kid was going to be a fucking lunatic. So there's a lot of things, it's always affecting people's lives over something stupid. And when you're young and you're a kid, it's worse because you got a long way to go.
And, I wonder if there were any red flags. Like there was this guy, an abusive little fucking asshole. I'm sure it wasn't just, you broke up with me. And the story said that she broke up with him at the beginning of the year. This is the end of the year. So, I wonder why she broke up with him and were there any signs, man? That's just really, and, their age has something to do with it as well. Like I said before, man, you're kids, man, your life hadn't even started. hasn't even started, hasn't even begun. You think back to when you were 18 and on your senior trip or at the end of your senior year. Like that was so long ago. You've lived so much life since then. Even to people in here, younger people who are in their 20s, their late 20s or in their early 30s. Like you've lived a damn lifetime since you've been 18. And for that poor girl, and she probably was everything that obituary said. Funny, smart, great person, hardworking. She liked hunting and fishing. Probably a conservative, had her fucking head on straight. And this little sick fuck, this little Mark Wahlberg from fucking Fear, or whatever that shit was called, with Reese Witherspoon, comes into her life and fucks it all up. And her parents are destroyed. Completely destroyed.
Just graduated. It's like your life is about to be ahead of you. And then, bam, this happens.
Her parents just weeping. Probably spent the night on her bedroom floor crying because this little fucking punk couldn't handle his emotions. Little prick. Yeah. Send his ass overseas. Hey, call the Prince of Saudi Arabia. Like, we got one for you. Give him the business. Give him that tough treatment. You want me to give him the special? Yeah, give him the special.
Mm-hmm. You want me to dunk his balls in acid?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Let him. Yeah, throw some blood on him, and then let one of your fucking pet lions go on his ass or some shit. Like, make it bad.
Side note: I just really want to know who the fuck are the ghost people or the dead people that voted for Strangle Graduate Day before we even
before we fucking got to it. Who are the fucking dead voters who voted for that? Fuck. All right. Spun Bearing, thank you. Thank you, man. I think he's talking about the story before with the stupid ass mom and the special effects daughter. But he says a buzzard circling the house tip off the cops. It was the murderer, the 44-year-old, the one who was stealing the card. It was her fucking brother. Or some family member, you stupid ass. He's like, hey, I haven't seen grandma in a minute. Fucking idiot.
And there's a reason why, because we have
so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. None the miser. Give him the Uday. Give him the Uday and Kusei, the fucking Huey and Dewey. Give them that Ma douche treatment. Fucking idiots. God, you so damn stupid. People are such fucks sometimes. Okay, well, let's bring ourselves from the depths of those stories to make me laugh.
It definitely oh wait, no, we're doing was it fuckery fails? Fuckery fails.
Hold on. Did I pass that? No, I did it right. Here we go. Fuckery 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fuckery? Oh, so hard.
So hard right now?
Like, you guys don't even know, but like honestly, it's so hard right now.
I see Make Me Laugh next. Am I missing the fuckery fails?
You have to be. Yeah.
You fucking have to
be. Yeah, you have to be. Fuckery fails is right under that last story.
Yeah, Natalie Martin. And then it goes to Make Me Laugh.
That's weird. Is fuckery fails that after that?
No, then it just goes to the poll. You see in the chat?
Mine has everything in there. But I'll send.
How do I refresh it? I don't think I can refresh the chat.
That's fine.
Send it to me again.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird.
Be under the poll.
Let's see. Oh yeah, the 2 videos under the poll. Oh, here we go. All right, hold on.
That is just so weird. A fool, like a member fool. Remember when I posted it, fool?
All right, so I got it. So what we'll do is I'll stop this like every so often. That way we don't get no copyright bullshit on it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think
the last one we did. So isn't that the rule? Like if you stop every 30 seconds, you're supposed to avoid that bullshit. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
It's pretty GHEY if you ask me.
Capital.
But this is definitely a fail. Best criminal fails ever. Don't you love to see a criminal fuck up or get fucked up? Oh, I love this. Because you're pointing a gun at people. Like, you hear people say trauma. This is real trauma right here, having a gun pointed at you by some shaky dumbass. That could end badly. And you think in the back of your mind, this could end. It's not the universe. That's why I have a hard time believing it. That's why I don't believe in karma. Because horrible things happen to good people. This dude, one of these dudes could get shot and killed by this moron. And the universe is not going to say, well, no, don't shoot them because they're good people. No, they're going to get shot and killed. And their family's going to fucking shatter because of this little crackhead piece of shit. Anyway. Here we go. Best criminal fails ever. How about that? I'll cut the sound off. Hell yeah. Whoop his ass. There's your stupid ass homeboy. What's he going to do? Nothing. Punk ass. That motherfucker's probably screaming too. Let me go, mama.
Yeah. I didn't do nothing.
Man, I wish them dudes would have took their shoes off and stomped them with their Indian feet all in his fucking face and just stomped the shit out of him. That's what you get.
Where were they at? Like a phone place? What is that?
This dumbass homeboy. Let him go. Let him go.
They're at a Blockbuster, bro.
Let my boo go. Let my man go.
He didn't do nothing, I promise.
Ugh. Could have kicked the fuck out of him. This idiot.
What is going on here?
Oh, I was gonna take that helmet. You take that motorcycle helmet to the cranium, dude. You're done. Look at this little bastard. He could accidentally shoot this woman in the face. I think it's a woman. On some bullshit and just run outside.
Oh. And in case the audience doesn't know, when you are handling a gun, for lack of a better term, a weapon, some like to call it an assault weapon. You don't put your hand on the trigger. You keep your finger off of the trigger.
Yes.
So
it's called trigger discipline.
So literally what Jericho just said, if this kid's finger is like on the trigger, he literally could accidentally shoot her in the face.
In her face. And kill her. She's dead. She's fucking dead. The police are going to come, get her ID, call her family, and shatter their life forever. And this stupid little bastard is going to get a slap on the wrist because he's probably 16. Little punk.
Yeah. And he's a person of color. So.
A person of color? Oh, hell yeah. Go for his eyeballs, girl. Gouge that motherfucker. You could shoot her. Could have shot that woman.
Sure could have.
Oh, hell yeah. I wish you would have got her with a hammer.
I know.
Right in his forehead.
Or had a gun her damn self behind her.
Bruh, she wasn't scared of nothing. She jumped on that fool. Her kids don't say shit. When she said, this is bedtime, it's fucking bedtime in her house.
Okay, Mom. That's right.
I just fought a gunman at work, motherfucker. You better go to sleep. Damn. See, again. Look at that. The gun went off. Could have shot that woman. I wish old man had a little more heat on that stool, though. I wish he really would have fucking cocked back and knocked the shit out of him. Get out of here, you fucking punk. Beat your ass with this price gun. One of my favorite ones is it's a night vision camera. I think it's outside of a school. And this idiot takes a brick and throws it at the window because they're trying to break in and steal the computers. And it's plexiglass, so the brick just comes back and hits him right in his forehead. Dude, he knocked out like he's making snow angels. Fucking arms and legs out, knocked out cold, waiting for the police. That's what I like to see.
When crime doesn't work out.
Oh, man, see, now you fucking up everybody in the store. Like, I appreciate his sentiment. I appreciate him wanting to blast that fool in the face, but now everybody in the store is going to be fucked up because you spray pepper spray in there. This fool.
Dude, they're not criminals.
Dude, when you do that shit, man, when you're pointing a loaded gun at somebody,
exactly,
that is so stupid, man. Well, I didn't mean to. You still killed him, you dumbass. Oh, people are stupid. Well, you know that ain't in America because he damn sure was about to kill those fucking idiots. Get him. That man worked too hard for that restaurant.
Pause it real quick. I want to say this real quick. From what I'm seeing, which is these criminals, if we want to call them that, already they're fucking stupid because they literally are at an advantage, but get to a disadvantage so quickly because they're stupid.
Yeah.
They could have killed a lot of people if they really wanted to in these situations. But this is what I do want to say, especially like off of this, is the people who are fighting back. This is the difference between movies and reality. Mm-hmm. None of these people are John Wick. Like they would have actually really died if these people really wanted to kill them, like or shoot them or whatever. Because from what I'm seeing is they are not fighting back like their life depends on it. Like if you're putting a gun, in my face or something, I'm not like the way that these people are fighting. They have no skills at all. Like there's nothing. I just see so many. They would have died. They would have been shot in the face. Like I see so many of those as we're watching this, and it's crazy to me.
But this dude, these people, these are their businesses. You know how many fights this dude probably got in with his wife about the money he put into this place? And you got this little punk who's gonna come steal your money? Nah, dude, you're about to get handled by Mr. Miyagi right now. Dude, he's beating that fool. I love it. You punk bitch. That's right. Get some DNA under your fingernails from that motherfucker. Stupid asshole. Oh man, look at that.
Yeah. She said, batter up, motherfucker.
Looked like she was in Borat. She had that fucking thing over her head.
Oh my lord.
Not this one. Bro, she had that little scarf over her head, like one of those, like a fucking Ukrainian grandma.
That was actually so cute and adorable. She was like, man, get the fuck out of my store.
Look at that. Look at that thing on her head. Fucking punks. Oh, I got them trapped in the corner. You guys are bitches.
Oh, they got machetes?
Yep. You guys are bitches.
They are bitches. They don't want to kill nobody, though. That's why. They're not really about that life.
Dude, these people are protecting their fucking business, man. Look, they don't have a gun.
I know.
Store knows them have guns, man.
Bro, they
these motherfuckers down. Oh man, that dude's big. Man, that dude's huge. He took a big old swing. You got them baby horse legs, player. You shouldn't be standing up. Dude, he scrambled your fucking eggs right now. Holy shit! Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
Finally, dude. That's the swing I've been waiting for. Hold on, man. I got to see this again. This is the swing I've been waiting for.
That was a knockout.
That dude's a big dude too. Watch, he getting the wheels. Wow. He gave you the wheels from the fucking office chair. Oh, look at this. Fuck, you ain't ready. Sit down. Damn right, you got a headache, you piece of shit.
Hey, what? Oh, what ethnicity you think they are?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you stupid shit. You fucking idiot.
Yes. That's what we like to see right there.
Third degree burns to your face.
ATMs.
To your fucking face, you stupid asshole. I like to see the one. I saw one where a dude had 2 guard dogs in the junkyard, and the dogs ended up killing the dude. They just fucking chewed him up.
What is this Mission Impossible shit?
So he came in from the roof like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? You didn't think about how you're gonna get out? You stupid asshole. He's like, no, I'll get in, but I don't know how I'm gonna get out.
I'm like, is this a court, DMV? Where are we at? What's going on here?
It's like a court. Oh, bailiff over there. What are you doing?
What is that?
Oh, you dropped some drugs? Don't tell me you dropped drugs, you stupid fuck. Yeah, bring crack to the courthouse, you dumbass.
Yeah, stupid.
See, that was America. Them cops would have lit that car up.
He ain't going on. That was smart. The car on the left made sure he couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it. Love to see it.
Hold on. Wait. These cops got tasers.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not in America.
No.
Hold on. These fucking cops got tasers.
I'd rather tase them anyway, though. I'd shock the shit out of you. All right, I'm coming out. All right, good.
See, this cop right here has a taser. This guy has a taser. I think him over there has a taser. You can see him. In
Yeah, I mean
America,
the
those have
license
been
plates are,
yeah,
I think, Europe.
dude. America, those have been real guns, and that motherfucker would have got killed. You ain't getting fucking electrocuted. You
He
get
would have got
shot
killed,
before
but he
that.
wouldn't have got killed by the cops. Somebody on the
Fuck,
street would have killed his ass. Like, you hit my car, motherfucker.
dude, fuck that, man. I like America. I don't like these countries where nobody has guns. Fuck that.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
never
that shit. Uh-oh.
Merc.
Crackhead was gone. Oh, he's like, you have a knife?
It's Jackie Chan, man.
Oh, see, you fucked up. They're about to, they're about to beat his ass.
Hell yeah, there was 3-on-1 right there.
You hurry up and buy, motherfucker. Hurry up and buy. Okay.
DA says, "Hey Jericho, remember he shot my arm off.
He shot my arm off." Hey, R.I.P. to that old man. He died.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, he died, man. Fuck yeah. Look, hey, dummies. You're gonna come in a liquor store. Number one, it's a gas. No, it's a liquor store. You would come up in a liquor store in a dodgy area at 2:00 in the morning, waving around an AR-15, and you so damn stupid that you pull up with such a ruckus that the old man inside has time to grab his shotgun. You get what you get, you stupid shit. What are you talking about?
Agreed.
That old man, dude, he's been waiting for this. That's what you get, stupid. Stupid. Fucking stupid.
Stupido.
I'm telling you, when I did a video on that, and I said that he should have made that the sound when you come in instead of the boom, boom. He shot my arm off. That's what it been the sound. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, and it sends a message.
Oh, shit.
What are you doing, tweaker? No, oh, shit, dude. You fucked yourself up. You fucked yourself up. Hold on, dude. He busted himself up. This egg scrambled. Fuck. Shit. What? Bam. Oh, I folded him in half.
Down.
Folded him in half. He hurt his head and his back. Uh-oh, now you can't leave. Now you can't leave, you prick. Yeah. And I went and got a gun, you stupid motherfucker.
Shit.
Dude, how OG was that old man? He said, man, close that garage door.
Yep.
This motherfucker ain't going.
He tried to lift it, dude. You're not Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Black Adam, bro.
Look at that shit. He came back with a strap. Now where you going, bitch? No, you wanted to come over here and steal.
Yeah. I would have been like, give me your clothes, give me your everything.
Give me your clothes, your boots, and the motorcycle. What was that?
I know. I'm trying to see him.
Was he running from something? Was something chasing? There was a monster chasing that dude?
Cloverfield.
Boom. Look at that.
What is... I don't understand what is...
This homeboy keep running.
It's a bulldozer. Okay.
This homeboy kept going.
Yeah.
Hold on, dude. Look at his right leg. That's torn MCL and ACL. You're out for the season, buddy. And the back of his head. Bam! You see that right leg? That shit got pinned up. Oh, it ain't worth it, is it?
Oh no!
My neck, my back, my neck and my back. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
My neck and my back, fool.
Watch out, puto! Bam! You like the Wicked Witch of the East with your fucking feet hanging out from under there.
Fool, I'm just trying to grab a Corona. Fool,
holy shit! Oh, you little bitch, huh? You don't like America? So you got fucked up on the sidewalk.
That's God right there, bro. Dumbass. He tried to steal the package, yeah.
Oh, I wish he would have slipped. Just busted his shit. Oh, that motherfucker. He had underwear on. Man, you know you picked the wrong house. Homeboy comes out there in underwear and a bat. You about to die. You about to DIE. Oh, he had it locked. They were trying to cut that shit.
Stupid
bitches. Oh, he got hands too.
Nice.
Yeah, fuck you, thief. Hate a thief.
Yeah,
so cut your hands off of that shit, dumbass. Like one of those fish traps where the fish can get in, but it can't get out because it's too narrow. Oh, too late. Looks like lights are there.
Yep.
Looks like the lights. Give me your money, crackhead. There you go. You won't get far. Uh-oh, you thought she was alone, huh?
Damn.
You thought she was alone. You thought that was easy pickings, that old lady, huh? That's probably your son or a husband, too. You know he whooped his
Dang,
ass.
I remember seeing that actually. Yeah, I think that was in a jewelry store or something.
He got fucked up. Well, those are strong women right there.
He didn't even make it over the counter. It was,
Bro,
look.
you know what was up. Come here, bitch. Like they're beating him with
Wow.
staples and shit. Punk ass. Thief. Hate a thief. Uh-oh. Where you get those? Where'd you get those, Poppy?
Yeah, I just got them up the street, fool.
You dirty fucking
yard,
smoker.
at the yard sale.
Ugh, take a switch to that motherfucker's legs for that.
Oh my god, dude. So you could have went anywhere, but you chose to go through a tree.
Come on, man. Oh, he limping. He hurt.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap for him. He won't be walking right. Are you in a fucking yoga studio?
What do you see his reflection? wait. Look like he saw his reflection.
He was like, ugh.
He was like, oh, somebody's in here. Watch.
He said someone's in here.
It's like he sees his reflection.
Yeah, you Oh my god, yo.
Dude, he saw himself.
He's never done that before, that's for sure. Oh shit.
Oh, what? For a case of beer?
Yeah, it's probably
the cop was right there. For a case of beer, you fucking puto. Look at this shit. Fucking cop was right there. A case of Modelo. You about to go to jail. He probably broke half of them, throwing it in the back of the fucking truck. Watch, light him up.
Damn. Oh, wow, that's an undercover. It looked like too. So.
Oh yeah, that was unmarked.
It's even
Bro, that
better.
had to be the shortest robbery ever.
Yeah. Hey, get the Modelo, fool. Nah.
Modelo? You going to jail for Modelo? Oh, you deserve it.
Oh, unbelievable. So what did we learn, guys? We learned that criminals are dumb.
To say the least. Some of them, I think, might be special effects.
Yeah,
dude, and not maybe like not in the normal sense that you might be thinking of when you hear that, but like in the psychotic kind of sense, because that lady chopped her mom up. You got the lady, the South Korean lady who killed that woman.
Yeah, the tutor.
Come on, and then the dude, the 18 man. I don't even want to repeat that story. That's so fucking heartbreaking, man. Yeah. So don't forget, people. Vote on the poll.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually check in on that right now. Let's see. Interesting. I still want to know what Biden supporters voted for Strangle a Graduate Day, because that one is leading, and I'm not sure if I trust it because we didn't even get to that story.
Yeah, there's some early voting.
Yeah,
some very early voting.
I was different. I know which one I voted for though. I'll just say the number. Did you vote yet, Jericho?
I'm voting right now.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put into our private chat so you see which one I voted for. I want to see which one you voted for.
Oh, isn't that cool? When you press vote, it says validating. Like, I feel validated.
I feel so validated when I have my phone in my hand.
Thank you.
So if me and Jericho pick the same one, and this one gets the most votes, we will allow the audience, which is you guys, because you guys are so engaging right now, to pick what our next topic is going to be.
That'd be super cool. That'd be super chill. Yeah, That sounds good, man. What the fuck? People are the worst. Oh my goodness. Are you going to say which one you voted for?
Oh,
hey.
I will when we actually go over the results. That's what I'll do.
All right. Oh, and no, I didn't even do this on purpose, but I wore my homicide T-shirt from Chicago PD. Crazy, right?
It fits. I'm surprised we didn't get a story from Chicago yet.
Yeah, life imitating art. Yeah, I am too. Because Chicago is good for a murder or two.
Oh, I mean, we could have literally had every story be Chicago if we wanted to, but
yeah, Chicago's is literally
cesspool.
like 2 murders a day.
Yeah, and
that's the kind of numbers they're putting out.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff for San Francisco, and not necessarily murders, but definitely
shootings.
Burglaries. Yeah.
Oh yeah, tons of burglaries, man. You got that Westfield Mall moving out of there. You got Whole Foods moving out of there. Who was the other one? Westfield Mall, Whole Foods,
Walgreens?
Walgreens. And there's another one, I think.
Shit,
but and these aren't. We're not talking This ain't Fuddruckers. We're talking giant corporation, huge chain stores that are in everybody's neighborhood across the country. Fucking Walgreens? Who the hell don't got a damn Walgreens near them? A Whole Foods? Out of there. A mall? The whole mall? And that's multiple businesses inside that mall. Boom. They're switching hands. They're switching managers so they can get out of it. And then the mayor of San Francisco is like, well, we'll reimagine, what we're going to do with that space. It could be for education. Watch that shit turn into a fucking homeless camp. That's going to be taken over by the homeless. It's going to be like a homeless apartment complex, like a homeless mall full of bums and drugs and violence. Good job, San Francisco, you bitch. You bitch.
Yeah, San Francisco is just it's like the devil's, I don't know if you say this, but I heard this somewhere, the devil's taint.
Yep, that would be me.
Okay.
San Francisco is the devil's skin bridge, man. It's disgusting.
Yeah, that's definitely a great analogy because it is. It's a hot cesspool of dirty, debauchery, filthy fuckery. So
yep.
Pretty much sums it up.
All right, so let's check out the results of the.
Before we move on to our Make Me Laugh segment, we'll
let's wait till the end then. Let's do Make Me Laugh. We'll wait till the end for the
for the reveal.
Yeah, that'll be the cherry on top. The sherry. That will be the sherry on top. Hold on. Let's get to this ad real quick.
Sweet Mama G said, "San trans shithole."
Oh,
that's cool.
That's about right. All right, so we'll do the same thing here. We'll have to pause it every couple seconds, so we hopefully avoid a fucking copyright.
Oh, yeah.
But this is Eddie Griffin on bank robberies from Voodoo Child. This is back in I think this is like early 2000s, maybe late 70s. Eddie Griffin was a shit.
Yeah.
Became a stand-up back in the day. Hilarious dude. Of course, man. Undercover Brother. Fucking one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. All right. Here we go.
What's up, LA? Los Angeles. They couldn't have named the city better. Los Angeles. Because there's some lost motherfuckers here. You know what I'm saying? Was y'all sitting at home a couple of weeks ago watching that motherfucking bank robbery? Los.
Oh, yeah. 97.
Angeles. I knew motherfuckers was gone, but this was like testing ground for nuts. I'm sitting at home watching the motherfucking bank robbery.
Yeah, North Hollywood bank robbery, 1997. These two guys, they were former Marines. They had their weapons taken away, but then they have a sympathetic judge who was also Marine and gave them their weapons back. And that's what they used for the North Hollywood bank robbery. If you don't know about that, Google it. It's fucking crazy. It's like a movie. They took, when they did that movie Heat, they borrowed from that. Or which one of those came first? Heat, I think Heat took it for them, or they took something from Heat, but they basically came out of the bank loaded with body armor, fully automatic weapons, and fucking shot it out with the cops. And somehow nobody was killed. No cops, no bystanders. These dudes have fully automatic AK-47s just walking through neighborhoods in LA. One guy was driving a car as like cover, and you see the bullets bouncing off and shit, and you see the guys get hit with the bullets, and they come back because they had body armor. Fucking just spraying, man. That shit was crazy as fuck. That's what he's referring to.
And I used to hate the police with a passion, like everybody else. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Because they always fuck with you. Here's your ticket. Pull over now. Get out the car. Put your hands up on the car. Get on the curb. Sit down. Go. Come on. Sit. You know what I'm saying? I used to hate the fuck out them motherfuckers till I seen that bank robbery. I'm sitting there watching that shit. I said, we need more police. You know what I'm saying? Them white boys scared the fuck out of me. And I'm sitting there with my partner. He like, hey, look at them niggas robbing that bank. I said, them ain't no niggas. Niggas don't plan shit that well. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers shot out with the police for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga go do a bank robbery. Nigga be like, hey, you got your 9? Yeah, I got my 9. He said, what you got? I got a 45. Well, shit, nigga, let's go. It'd have been a short shootout because niggas would have had one clip. Look there,
Yeah.
get them now the banana clip. I want you to get the KKW, AKKYY. You know, they have all them letters and technical terms for shit. The WKFFF with the like.
Yeah, that's another thing about that bank robbery. Those guys came to shoot. They didn't come to steal any money. They came with thousands of rounds of ammunition. They had body armor all over their bodies. When they finally got killed, I think the cop shot them in the neck because that was the one place that didn't have any armor on it. So these dudes, I think, even at the time when it happened, as crazy as it was, people were this blew people's minds. Like these dudes literally walking down the street in neighborhoods in LA, just fucking a war zone. But those guys came to fight. They didn't come to steal money. They wanted that shootout. It was wild.
Laser scope. We're going in. We're going to need body armor because, by God, we're getting out alive. You know what I'm saying? And this was some military plan shit. You know what I'm saying? The story behind the story is going to be a motherfucker when it come out. Because this wasn't no average motherfuckers that got together and said, dude, it's fucking rob bad. Fuck, man. Come on, man. Come up, man. That's what the black people say. Come up. You know what I'm saying? These were some military motherfuckers. You remember that fool that was dumping on the police, walking towards the motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no niggas ever did no shit like that. Niggas see the police, be like, nigga, let's bounce. You know what I'm saying? This fool was just like, yes, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? He dropped the clip, had another one in there in 3 seconds. I said, Marine. You know what I'm saying? That was some straight military shit. Because you remember when the sheriff car pulled up? 3 of the sheriffs got out and they dumping on this fool. Remember, he hiding behind the trunk of the car. He did that military shit they call suppression fire. Meaning his arm came up. He didn't. His arm said, rat-tat-tat-tat. That suppressed anything they thought they was doing. When they went down, he came up, picked them off one by motherfucking one. I said at the house, we need more police. My money ain't safe.
Yeah, another thing that the cops had to do, they went into gun stores that were near the scene and took guns and bullets. Said basically, fucking, we'll settle this later. We need more firepower. All they had were sidearms, really, and shotguns. This is before every cop car had a fucking AR-15 in the front seat. This might have been the incident that made that happen. But the cops, all they had were their sidearms and shotguns. And shotguns are cool if you have slugs in them and if you're close enough. But these dudes had fucking AK-47s with extended magazines. Some of them were taped 2 together so they could just flip it over. And then, like he said, these guys are Marines. They were trained. It was some crazy shit to see happen live on TV.
You know what I'm saying? I knew they were stupid when they robbed Bank of America. We all know ain't no money in Bank of America. You know what I'm saying? That's the McDonald's of banks. There's one on every fucking corner.
Yep, very true. Very true. And like I said, like I mentioned, those guys didn't come there to steal money. They came there to fight, to have a gunfight with the police. It was fucking crazy, man. Before, you know, we were all desensitized by the internet, and we've seen 900 shootings and shit on our phones and on our computers, man. It was some wild shit to see these dudes. And what he said was true. The guys are walking toward the police, just spraying, and you see them get hit, and they kind of stumble back, and they keep spraying. Glass and shit was going everywhere. Of course, they had a ton of, documentaries made about them where they're interviewing the police. And there were some police who were shot, but nobody got killed. Like some got hit in the leg. One cop got shot in the ass because they were hiding behind like a wooden. It was in the summer. They had fireworks stands up already selling fireworks. And these dudes just came out, and you see the aerial view from the helicopters, man. These guys just fucking banging it out with the police. It was wild. And then one of the dudes got shot first. He just dropped because it hit him in the neck. And then I think one cop shot him from the front. Another cop shot him from behind, right in the neck. And then the other dude, I think he met the same fate. But these dudes were and the cops were completely unprepared to deal with these dudes. They did not have the firepower to fuck with these guys.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like police are not equipped to deal with that type of scenario. Police are, it's more like low tier crimes that they were dealing. Weren't dealing with, motherfuckers armed up and armored up, with firepower like that. But I do want to say this: I'm not glorifying at all what these people did, but what I will say is this goes to show you how dangerous citizens can be with the right mind against a tyrannical government. And this is the reason why they do not want law-abiding citizens armed, because look at what two people did to an entire police force.
Yeah. LAPD was not ready. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that was the incident that made police start carrying AR-15s in their vehicles, because they were completely outmatched. And if those guys really wanted to kill police, they could have walked up behind those cars and capped those cops if they wanted to.
Yeah.
It was probably some suicide by cop shit, and they just wanted to shoot. But if they really wanted to kill those police, they could have, because the police were hiding behind cars. The bullets were going through the cars. They had armor-piercing rounds. These rounds are going through the cars, hitting cops on the other side of the fucking car. And the cops I mentioned before, hiding behind a wooden fireworks stand, these motherfuckers had no chance if these dudes really wanted to. And that's just if they wanted to kill police. If they wanted to start shooting into businesses and killing pedestrians or, just regular folk, they could have done that too. It was a real trip to see that shit, man. To see,
in real time. It's not a movie. This is happening.
Yeah, it was real time. Eventually, those dudes did get fucked up by the cops. All right, here we go. Make me laugh.
All right, Chuck Schumer.
Make me laugh. Fucking demon. Okay, robbery sketch comedy. Girl, this ain't 2023.
Everybody put your hands up right now!
All right, now y'all know how this goes.
Aye.
Anybody moves, you're dead. Anybody...
No black dude that talks like that is robbing a fucking store.
No, I was just going to say, he's like, anybody moved, you're dead.
You're dead.
You're so dead right now.
It's going to be like I took your cell phone from you. You're dead.
He tries to call the police, you're dead. Anybody does anything that we don't tell you to do, you're dead.
Good trigger discipline, though.
As for why we're here.
You see, they both have their fingers off the trigger. Good job, guys.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm getting you the money.
Nah, that's not why we're here.
Then what are you guys doing here?
Compliment me.
I'm sorry,
I said compliment me right now!
You have really nice eyes.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Did we fucking say you could talk? That's right. You don't talk unless you're talking about how we're best friends.
You don't want my money?
Money is nothing in comparison to the value of friendship. Now say we're best friends, or you're getting blasted.
Okay, we're best friends.
It means a lot to hear you say that.
Yo, McNabb!
Yo,
I like the fuck out of your shoes!
thank you. I got them using rewards points at Foot Locker.
That's dope!
It is, but not as dope as your impeccable smile.
Y'all think this robbery's going well?
Yeah, I think you guys are doing a great job.
You are too. Now who here is proud of us?
You?
Sure.
What about you?
You know what? Actually, I am.
What about you? Dad?
Damn.
Not your dad.
He said,
Your shit wasn't even loaded? Damn it.
are you proud of us, Father?
I don't know what to say. That's because you're withholding emotion.
Your lack of physical and emotional presence drives us to act out in order to gain your affection.
This is why we have to rob people for love.
We do this for you, Papa.
This is what happens when you say you're gonna come to my swim meet, but you don't show up. So I get nervous and slip into the pool.
They call him Slippy No Dad.
They said Slippy No Dad has no dad, and he slipped.
It was very redundant.
So you're proud of us. Say it right now. Okay, I'm proud of you.
Oh shit!
We love you, Daddy.
Are you gonna say it back?
Say it back.
I love you too.
Oh my god!
You too, Daddy.
And she stole candy too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Fucking stole candy too.
She was the robber. She was the
Yeah.
actual robber.
And I mean, in reality, that kind of is, that makes sense. That is what drives those guys to do that. Not having their dad there in their life. That shit was funny.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to
Yeah.
say that. I was like, yo, this was actually pretty funny, but it was actually a lot deeper than just the comedy to it. Like, that is hilarious because just like you said, it does drive them to do that. There's no father figure. There's no one that's telling them, hey, you know, I love you. You're better than this. You could do this. You're capable of, like, like that's a that was a pretty well thought out and written comedy skit.
Father's presence is crucial, man.
Yeah. Now we know in that skit who also didn't have a father was the girl that was stealing.
Bitch.
Yeah.
She stole candy and the fucking money. Tackled her ass.
She said, say you love me. Oh shit, tell us you're proud of us. Shit.
That's all they need to hear, man. That's all those kids need to hear. If only they had that, would have kept them down the path of degradation.
You have another super chat.
What?
What?
Oh, I like those. Of course, it's Tammy A. AKQDM. Yeah, you earned that one. You earned that nickname. Tammy A, aka QDM, Quick Draw McGraw. Thank you. She says, I'm back. I didn't miss Make Me Laugh. Great to see you, stranger. JG. GION, sup, brother. Love the stomp and frank around. Yeah, I don't do my live streams every day, but let's not concentrate on that, kids. Let's concentrate on the fact that tomorrow is Friday, so I will be doing a live stream. So, booyakasha. Tomorrow, 1:05 p.m. So, results.
Oh, that's right. Let's look at these poll results.
Let's see the results. Boom. Show results. Make sure you guys got your votes in. The polls are closing. All you dead voters. It's too late.
Are you Biden voters?
Well, you dead Biden voters. It's too fucking late. Here we go.
That shit is going to forever be hilarious to me. Didn't even get to the story. That shit had like
Didn't even get to
7
it.
votes.
They're already voting. Bastards. Must be these Dominion machines we're using. All right. Here we go. Drum roll. All right, so beating the second place votes by around 7% is This Family Member. The story about the lady and her special effects daughter who killed and chopped up grandma, cut her up into pieces with a fucking chainsaw, and then were caught very easily. The police showed up, went to the basement. We smell rotting flesh. Case closed, you dummies. Strangle a Graduate Day. That was a horrible story. That's in second place. Curiosity killed the tutor. We had to go overseas for that one. South Korea for Jung Yu Jung. And then Rent a Hitman and She Must Die rounds out your poll options. Jung Yu Jung.
Jung Yu Jung say she curiosity killed the tutor.
Jung Yu Jung. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. Jung Yu Jung. Fuck you,
Must
man.
say too, so far on all of our polls on this show, this has been the most voted on poll. So, and it's also been the toughest one, if I say so myself, because each story was pretty fucking insane.
Like, damn, you trying? The first one, that girl's trying to take out a fucking 7-year-old.
Yeah.
What the?
It's like, all right, we only go up from here, and it's like, really? Shit.
What? Yeah, I thought that was the basement floor. Damn. Authentic Kennedy, thanks for being here. You get some rest and nurture that baby. Yeah, man, that was some wild shit.
Yeah, This Family Member. Okay, so I gotta say what I voted for. I voted for Curiosity Killed the Tutor. Why did I vote for that? Because all the other people that was involving murder were, I mean, they kind of, you know, it was something that was, I feel like, split second, like, you know, This Family Member. It was like, you know, oh, you don't want me stealing all your money? Okay, I'll kill you. This Jung Yu Jung, she was literally studying murder, studying it. And it was just like, okay, so you are a fucking lunatic. And to me, it just was the most fuckery, because sometimes people end up killing people by accident. Some people do things out of adrenaline. It's just, you know, split second stuff. But this young little psychopath decided.
Young Jung.
She decided she was going to do it because she just enjoyed she was obsessed, I should say, because that's what the article said.
Yeah.
With true crime and murder stuff. So the fuckery was just at an all-time high with Jung Yu Jung.
Jung Yu Jung. Fuck you. For me,
man.
I voted for the This Family Member, because to chop up someone's body with a chainsaw is just a whole new level. It deserves its own level, its own penthouse in this crazy skyscraper that we're living in, because that is just completely psychotic to fucking do. So for me, that's the one that I voted for. Spunbearing 65, why no live streams? In a nutshell, it's not making me any money. I have to follow the algorithm and switch it up. And I did the live streams for over a year, and it just wasn't generating the income that I needed to. It's a business decision. But I'm still on Jericho Green at locals.com on Mondays, Rumble on Tuesday, and then I'm doing videos. I'm about to upload 3 videos after I'm done here on YouTube. So I'm still doing videos throughout the day, and then every Friday I do a live stream on YouTube, and then first Friday of every month is members only. So, excuse me. That's why it's happening. Ricky H. I can't plug your YouTube enough via Twitter. You're straight killing it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Keep doing that. Keep plugging away, sharing all that shit, everybody. All you got to do is mention it to one person. That's it. You really want to be an ally? Be an ally with me. Damn it. John, I didn't void your mail-in vote. That's what it is, a mail-in vote. You son of a bitch. That shit is crazy. But yeah, so those are the results. That's what the people have said. The people have spoken. That's what we're going to go by. GION, we did it.
We sure did. This was a very interesting one. I mean, shoot, you know, crime can take you into so many different directions, but this episode makes you a little uncomfortable at some point.
Careful those trusting faces, those nice PTA looking women. They'll put a hit out on you.
Sure will.
If you have your daughter stealing from your credit card, let her do it. because she'll probably kill you with her special effects
Let her do it.
daughter. If you're in South Korea and some girl says, I want you to help me get better grades in my schoolwork, watch out. She has 3 names. Don't do it.
Yeah. If it's
Um,
John.
If you have 7-year-olds, hold them tight because some crazy 17-year-old bitch out there is hating on them. I learned a lot from this episode today, man. GION, let the people know where they can get more of you.
Yes, of course. My YouTube channel, GION. It should be, everything actually is in the description below. I have my YouTube. I have my Instagram that I'm actually going to be back on starting tomorrow. My birthday is on Saturday.
What?
So I know. So I'm going to get back on that, and my Instagram is going to be a lot different than how it was before. I have my Rumble account. I actually am creating a locals, but I will say I'm creating a locals for a different reason, because locals, I'm going to be doing a bunch of different lives and videos with some different prominent people that are in the field of bringing information in. And that is the only place that you're going to be able to see that on. It's not going to be on YouTube. It's not going to be on Rumble. And I believe Rumble's actually partnered with locals. So yeah, it's kind of like one and the same. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I feel like the next couple months will be pretty big for me. I do have another channel I think people will like, and that is called Facts Only. I could probably put that in the comment section. You guys could check it out. But it's I believe I had showed you that one, Jericho. That one I feel like is going to be a pretty cool one that people will like, because there's some AI involved in that. And every time that people see it, they go, no way. And I'm like, yes way. I'm like, yes way.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I like that one.
So that's what I have going on. But also, yeah, Jericho, I did not know that was why you stopped doing the lives. Because at first I was like, I thought he was going live. But someone had asked, or someone said, thank you guys for the birthday shout outs. Someone asked why we weren't doing this, I guess, weekly. And that's because Jericho is a busy man. He's got a family. He has his YouTube channel going on, his locals, his Rumble, his Instagram. I don't know if you guys know, but that is a lot to keep up with. So juggling all this stuff is it's not easy. So we would do it every other Thursday. So we did miss a Thursday this month. The next STF will be on June 29th. So not next week, but the following week, the following Thursday. And this one's going to be so special because it's going to be about Pride. Aren't you excited?
Finally.
Yes. I mean, you can't.
Finally.
We're going to have so much gold for that.
I'm telling you right now.
So
much pride. It's going to get all over you.
It's going to be like all over my body.
Oh, it's going to get all over your face. So, like, block your face if you don't want pride all over it.
It's going to be like all over my body right now.
Fucking disgusting. That's going to be our but it's not, it's going to be done our way. So, it's going to be different. Yeah. Be here. Check it out.
We're not
show some pride.
Celebrating pride.
No.
Let's put that.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
No.
But it's going to be like you were dunked in pride. It's going to be dripping all over you. Oh. So, yeah, make sure you catch us on the 29th, not next week, but the week after that. It's going to be beautiful. Like I mentioned before, Mondays, Jericho Green at locals.com at 1:05 p.m. PST. Same time the very next day on Rumble, JG Live. And on Locals, it's Major Mondays. When I'm on Rumble, it's JG Live, 1:05 p.m. PST. And then Friday, right here on YouTube. Check me out here. Same time, 1:05. And my usual suspects. I can't wait to see you guys there. Some new suspects. Make sure you show up too if you've never caught a live. It is so much fun right now. So make sure you're here. GION, thank you for being here again, man. And we're going to blow their ass in 2 more weeks. We're going to blow your ass
from the inside out.
It's gonna be fun. So make sure you are right fucking here. Gian, I will catch you later, man. You people, thank you guys for being there, being here. Have a good fucking night. All right. We love you. Goodbye.
Yeah.